Hey, this is Alex from GrowSand. In this video, I'll show you how to build a vertical timber screen using affordable rough sawn timber. By the end of this video, you will know the most efficient method on how to build a timber screen. If you only take one tip from this video, it is to cut and pre-drill all the timber boards before installing them. This will ensure straight screw lines and a level top and bottom finish to the screen. I'll get into more details about this later in the video, but I think it's best to go through this project in chronological order. I'm using 150mm by 25mm garden edging for my timber screen. This garden edging is the cheapest exterior timber available, and it being rough sawn works great with the whitewash finish. I like to use a whitewash painting technique to lighten and transform cheap garden timber. The aim is to replicate the finish of old lime washed wood that has weathered over hundreds of years. The process is simple. Simply roll the exterior white paint onto the rough sawn timber, then use a block to scrape off the wet paint. This exposes the higher parts of the timber while leaving the lower parts covered in paint, creating a weathered textured look. I know this whitewash is not for everyone, so let me know in the comments what you think about it, and let me know how you like to finish rough sawn timbers. I can now measure the timber screen size, mark the batten positions, and cut all the timber screening boards to the same size. I cut the 3 timber battens to the width of the screen, then do a quick calculation and work out that I'm going to need 16 screening boards cut to the height of the screen. I'll go through and add more info on the math set out for a timber screen later in the video. If you enjoy or take away any value from this video, please consider subscribing to the channel and hitting the like button. I should add that it's definitely best to wear safety gear when working with power tools, including work boots. I like to do as much prep as possible at the start of each project. This ensures everything runs smoothly and systematically. The next step is to mark and install the timber battens for the screening boards to attach to. I'll screw one at the top, bottom and centre. The centre of each batten will be the centre line for the screws. It's important to install each batten level to ensure the screw lines can be pre-drilled straight and parallel on my sawhorses. Before I can pre-drill all the boards, I need to place a 20mm batten on the ground for the timber boards to sit on. I'll use my laser line and 2m level to ensure the batten is straight and level. This will ensure that I can cut all the timber screening boards to the same height, delivering a straight top and bottom finish for the timber screen. The next step is to measure the centre line of each framing rail from the level batten on the ground. I'll then transfer these measurements onto 2 template screening boards. The first board needs to be notched out around a beam. Then I can set out the screw heights and positions of the first and last screening boards. I now lay the boards on saw stools, with the 2 template boards on each end. I line up the bottom ends of the boards straight and square, then use a level to line up each row of screw holes and mark all the screw positions onto the boards with a pencil. Once all the boards are marked, I pre-drill the screw positions. This will ensure that during the installation process, I know that the screw positions are straight and even. This process ensures that I won't need to do any more measuring, marking and pre-drilling during the installation of the boards process. The next job is to attach the 2 end boards plumb at the start and finish of the timber screen. This is going to be almost exactly the same process as installing timber decking to a deck, but instead of installing decking to a level platform, we're installing screening boards to a vertical frame. Once the 2 end boards are screwed in plumb, I can do a math set out and mark out every 5th board. Here's a quick look at my math calculations for the timber screen. With these measurements, I mark and install every 5th board straight and plumb. Then it's just a matter of filling in between with the remaining boards and using timber wedges to even up all the spaces. The process of screwing the boards into place is now super easy, as I've done all the required preparation at the start of the job. All I need to do now is place the boards onto the level batten, then wedge and screw the boards into place between each 5th board that I've already attached. Then repeat the process until the entire screen is screwed off straight, plumb and level. Okay, so that's almost the end of the video. I hope this has provided you with some helpful details and information on how to build a timber screen on a deck. Thanks for watching and see you next time.